your treasure is safe from me. How's it going, guys? So we're here for the Diablo video. You guys will see this video sometime a little later in the day. This weekend was just crazy busy, so it's like on top of doing 3 storms, we have another storm rolling in, so it's like dealing with full body aches and pains and trying to work through that through work, and it's just like, if you know, you know. So as usual, another Diablo highlight. Before we start this, I do apologize for any of the sound quality for the last couple of Rainbow Six videos. I usually always keep my fans in the background, so you hear that fan-like sound. That's the reason why I try to keep my room nice and cold. But I'll definitely try to mess around with the music volume, because it's really loud in my headset, but when you go to actually listen to the video, it's actually a lot lower. So where it may be blaring in my headset, it's actually maybe half that sound in the video, so I'm gonna have to really work around that so I can actually add like in the in-game music and stuff like that, so you can at least hear it instead of just straight up commentary too. So a few things have actually changed with our sorceress. Actually 2 big ones, I should say. We actually made our first Hodo. In one of the Diablo 2 highlight videos that will later be coming through, you'll see where I got my first Vexed Ruin from. It's a, what the hell was this? 37 resist all Hodo. 40 is considered to be perfect, but it's my first one ever on single player, so I was really happy about that. And then we created our first CTA, which was really awesome, and you'll also see in that next Diablo 2 highlight where we got our first Ist Ruin too. That was the last piece that I actually needed on top of getting a 5-star weapon. I made it in a Naja axe because I couldn't find a dimensional blade or anything like that that would have actually been lower requirements, considering that crystal swords are only 4 sockets and scourges are like 4 extra strength, but I think they're like 75 dexterity, so it was just like not worth it whatsoever. It's basically, what's that, a 5-3 I think it is. So a 6-6 is the best you can actually get, but hey, I don't care, it's my first one on single player, so I mean, really happy about that. And you may hear my family in the background, so I do apologize. But as usual, collect this stuff over the periods of time, so see what we got in here. And first, mesh belts, gloom trap. I believe it's based off of enhanced defense, and I think a 140 maybe be perfect. I'm not exactly sure with gloom trap. It's one of the belts I almost never use. Was it Vendingos or whatever the hell it's called? It's the darker version of this build, so it is usually used for paladins and stuff like that, for like your Hamnids and stuff like that. Matriarch, Spear, Stone Ravens. Spear Jabzons are not really a thing, mostly because most spears tend to be really either have slow attack speed or very slow attack speed, so you really have to work on around your equipment to actually get that increase in attack speed. Or if you put like something a rune in there, I think it's what, a shell rune that gives you increased attack speed, or is it faster recovery, one of the two. It's the main reason why, because it may have a lot of damage, you may have the resistances and skills, but considering that it's slow attack speed, you know, you have to put in your like your gloves or rings or something like that. It's going to give you that equal amount of attack speed you'll actually need. So spear zons are not exactly popular build to actually be played around with. First Earth Spirit. It's actually the first Earth Spirits I've ever even gotten. I've never gotten on Battle.net either, except for people who would come in and just drop off random crap in like a meal game, or they'll just give you two for free. This is my first one I've ever gotten on single player. So we got 2 Druid skills, 20% stats of history, 25% faster hit recovery. Looks like that's a 176 enhanced defense. I'm guessing 180 or 200% is perfect. 10 maximum poison resistance, fire resistance 30, lightning 10 lightning resistance orb, and cold absorb. That's actually pretty good. I'm still working on my paladin right now. I haven't been to a smiter. I need 1 more Ist Ruin, and I can actually make exile. I actually have the shield base that I'm actually going to be using to make that exile once I can get another Ist Ruin, and I have the rest of the ruins that I need for it. So I'm going to keep him as a smiter for now until I get the rest of my Hammerding gear for him. So this is the ethereal one, 422. What is that? 630. Jeez, 638 enhanced defense, or 68 defense. I cannot speak. 638 defense. Was that 36? 920? I'm not exactly sure what would be considered perfect. I don't know if you ever used Earth Spirit. Let me know, because I've never used it. What we got here? Decent low-level amulets. Shapeshifting skills, 6 in strength. Not bad for a level 31, I guess. Our last ring we got was a Sojo. I do have a few unique rings and amulets that I got from either Mephisto or I got from Dracul. Either one's in the Endurance of Hatred or from Dracul himself and in Lower Kuros. So, are we going to get another Stone of Jordan? No, we're going to get a Ravenfrost. You know. Ceremonial bows will always be Lysander's. If you can't get a hold of Faith or a Wind Force, Lysander's bow is actually pretty good for an Amazon. We got 75, 159, 20 increased. I'm not exactly sure what this would be based off of. I'm assuming just straight up damage. But as you can look at the stats, I mean, it's 2 to bow skills, 2 to Amazon skills, and 20 increased enhanced attack speed. Okay, it's 166 enhanced damage. I'm guessing 200 or 180 is going to be perfect. You know, you get the 20-50 damage, mana stolen, the 20 enhanced defense, the 20 dexterity, 20 energy. So you're going to be used for Strophe Amazons because they're going to be really good in like Chaos Sanctuary. They're going to be good in Chaos, where you can have multiple opponents. And Strophe tends to take a little bit of mana that's not going to be heavily used like a was it like a Cold Arrow or Emulsion Arrow Amazon, where it's going to really have not only have that cooldown, it's going to take a lot of mana. I think it's like maybe 40 for a Cold Arrow and like 25 or 30 for an Emulsion Arrow. So another Duriel Shell, always perfect if you can't get like a Fortitude or was it Temple's Guardian, where the hell it is. You know, really good starter mercenary armor, or even just straight up armor for your character yourself. And of course, Mephisto dropping down the Eldritch Orb. 2 skills. We've got 18 lightning, 12 fire. Okay, it's not bad. I'm guessing 2020 is the best you can get. So, well, 3 2020. Let's see what we got here. Green amulet. We getting another Tower Rushes? Arcanus. Arcanus said it's actually made for a sorceress, but I almost nobody ever uses it though. Crap ring. Another Lysander's one. This is 162. It's actually pretty 2 damage or less. Another Spiderweb Sash. This is like our 3rd Spiderweb Sash. I know a lot of people struggle to get Arachnid's Mesh from Mephisto. This is my 3rd one from him. So it's like, yeah, I'll take it. 20%, and it's based on enhanced defense. Someone says that's 94, ours is 112. I think they said 120 is the best for enhanced defense. So, still have yet to get a Kira's Guardian, so for any tiaras, something like that. Still trying to get those Dracul's gloves from Mephisto, and he's just been extremely stingy with that stuff. It's been damn near impossible to get it. I pretty much just stopped running Mephisto because strictly for that reason. He has the better shot of actually getting those gloves, but he just drops nothing, no matter what amount of magic you find or players that I play on. Barbarian, 4 hits, life, 61 hits defense, 66. That's not bad. I mean, if you can't get like a decent barbarian like circular helm, most people are going to usually go with IK if they can actually get it, or Aria and stuff like that. So. Another one. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. I think this was also based, I think 120 is the best defense you can get on it. Another Spiderweb Sash. A 101. Oh, and yes, I'm so happy. Mephisto finally dropped me goddamn Travicals. I've been searching for these boots, and I've held off not actually using them because these are the ones on my holy grail that I wanted to get from Mephisto. And it was like right after he dropped the Spiderweb Sash, went back to him again, bam, he dropped me Travicals boots. I was so goddamn happy. These boots were almost impossible to get from Mephisto, and he finally dropped them right after he dropped an Arachnid Mesh. 45s, that's not bad. I've seen a lot of people get like mid-30s. 50% is the best you can actually get. So the fact that we got 45 War Travelers, that is awesome. You have the 25% faster cast, run walk. The damage doesn't really matter unless you plan to use something like a Kickerson, which most people are not going to use. The enhanced defense, I'm pretty sure maybe 180 is probably the best you can get. 10 strength, 10 vitality, slower drain, attacker takes damage. When it comes to Kickersons, most people are going to go for Shadow Dancers. The problem with that is because they're Myrmidon boots, they're going to take like 232 strength just to use those goddamn things. And with a Kickerson, you're not putting that much strength into an assassin just to wear those goddamn boots. You may get strength from your gear to actually reach that higher strength, but even then, even most barbarians are not going to even have that higher strength, especially if you're using something like IK, which I'm pretty sure its strength requirements like what 230 or 250 just for the armor alone. So, okay, that's actually a decent source circulat. The 24% cast rate and the top of that 23 strength. If you're using something like a spirits, which this is my second one I created, that would actually be pretty good. It gives you that extra 23 strength because monarchs are going to take 156 strength just to use. So, Crown of Thieves. Also based on defense, I think 200 is the best you can get. I do apologize right there. This one, Homunculus. I was surprised to even get this from Mephisto. This is the best Necromancer shield you can actually get besides the Trank set, and there's one other one. It's like Skull of Fire. I can't remember, but it's the off version like Bartex's to J Talon for the assassin. It's another rare Necromancer head, but we managed to get Homunculus from Mephisto. So I was really surprised by that. Let's see, we got 163. I'm assuming 180 is probably the best you can get. Really good, especially if you're going to stick in like an Ruin or maybe even like a Cham Ruin, or even sticking a diamond in there to give you that either more resistances, or you stick a Cham Ruin in there so you don't get frozen. But like I said, it's the best Necromancer shield you can actually get. I was debating if I wanted to make a Poison Necromancer, since I'm getting pretty close to getting the rest of the Trank set, but it's like, you know, Poison Necromancer is almost rarely ever played. Another Wind Force, or excuse me, this is Gold Striker art, come on. Always another good bow if you can't get a hold of something like Lysander or something like that. This or like Wind Force are like one of the really good ones that may not have the Amazon skills or the bow skills to it, but because it's going to be usually going to be pure damage and like pure stats and stuff like that for either like undead or against demons, stuff like that, it's going to be really good to hold you off for a while. Mara's is really the only one that I can think of that I would actually want for unique amulets. And there was that Cypher's Rod, or whatever the hell it's called, or Seraphin's, was it Seraphin's Amulet or some crap like that? It's for the 2 defensive skills for paladins. Another Almond Scarab. And a crappy ring. Yes, we got another Shaco. Got this one from Mephisto. You know, so he just randomly dropped that one too. So we got like 3 Shacos now, I believe it is. So, 117, yeah, mine's still better. 140 is the best you can get, and I got a 138, so defense really doesn't really matter too much on a Shaco. People just go for that 140 just because it looks nice. That's really about it. I mean, you're just going for the 2 skills and, you know, that vitality and for mana, stuff like that. And if you're playing with Magic Finder, that 50% Magic Finder. So 104 attack rating. That's not bad. I mean, especially at a level 20, that's going to be really good if you're playing some sort of physical character. Hey, Nature's Peace. Are you kidding me? Wow. This is one of the rare amulets, one of the rare rings to get besides the Wisp Projector. And we just got Nature's Peace. This is up there with like Volcathos, the Stone of Jordan. I'd say probably the top 4 strongest rings you can actually get in the game because of that Slay Monsters Rest in Pieces, which is like redemption for the Paladin skill. That basically it'll absorb all the corpses within that area. So if you go against enemies like Neolitech or an enemy who uses a corpse explosion, it'll actually get rid of those ones, and it actually prevents like Herodrum Ancients and Herodrum Mummies from actually bringing back skeletons or any other form of undead that they can bring back, like Souls and Oblivion Knights and Doom Knights, so it'll get rid of them altogether. So it's actually a really good brain to actually have. I might actually be slapping this on to my Smiter for as the moment, because it's going to help you, especially against I'm not sure if any of the Ubers can actually bring their enemies back, like Mephisto, stuff like that, but that's actually really good. We actually got that ring, so I'm really happy about that. Yeah, crappy ring. Oh, speaking of Paladin amulet, I could actually use decent two defensive skills. Good cold and lightning resistance too. Alright. I'm pretty sure that was about it. Let me just double check. Oh, we got this one down here real quick. Druid skills, you'll hear a car go by, so I do apologize. Oh yeah, all our monarchs. I've been getting monarchs like left and goddamn right. And this should be the rest of the loot that I pretty much collected, so. What do we got here? Another defensive one. This is actually really good too. 30 strength, 14 dexterity, 55. Jeez. 23 cold resistance, and 7 light resistance. That's actually a really good circlet. I might put that on my Smiter, because I have him using Shaco at the moment, and it gives him that extra life, and you really want to stack up as much life as you can. Apologize for the Smiter, because he's going to be going up there in close quarter combat, and because he's using his shield and not an actual weapon, it really does matter. I do apologize for any cars go by. It's still like Memorial Day when I'm doing this, so. Druid skills. That's actually pretty good for a shape-shifting druid, which if you haven't seen, I did that on my channel for a shape-shifting druid on hardcore mode. Barbarian, faster run rock. Okay, not bad, not bad. And the poison resistance. I mean, if you don't have teleport, Barbarian usually has leap, which is not bad. It's good in some areas like the Chaos Sanctuary, or excuse me, the River of Flame before you get to the Chaos Sanctuary, or I keep saying Arcane Sanctuary, Chaos Sanctuary, and the Arcane Sanctuary. Let's see here. We got summoning skills. Summon Druid, people almost never play. Maybe just to mess around, that's really about it. 2 to Amazon, okay, mana, replenish life, poison resistance, confuse, that's necromancer skill. More waterworks. I'm not exactly sure what these would be based off of. I guess it's just straight up defense, anything else. So they're 116s, but they're always good to have. And we got our first gold wrap. This was another one I was excited. I got this from Cows out of all areas. I'm pretty sure it was either Cows or Mephisto. Another one that was on my Holy Grail I've been trying to get. Gold wrap is really good because it gives you, I think it's like 30% is the best you can get on a belt from Magic Find. And I'm pretty sure it's the only belt in the game you can actually get Magic Find from, just by itself. 30%, I think this is mostly based on defense anyway, so that's 54. I'm assuming, what, 60 or 80 would be the best defense you can get. 10 increased attack speed, so can be really good too, especially if you're doing like a gold find barbarian, stuff like that. So that's actually 30% magic find we'll be having too. Wolf Howl as usual, not one of the better barbarian helmets you can get, but if you're playing something like a werewolf berserker type of, or excuse me, werebearer or werewolf type of barbarian, then yeah, Wolf Howl would probably be one of the better ones to go with. We got Trangus Shield, finally. I got that from Mephisto. I think the only piece we need left is the helmet, and I'm pretty sure Mephisto is going to be the better one to actually get that from. So it's good, but it's not homunculus good. So, and with full strength set, it's kind of ass. I'm pretty sure it was either the Perensky or Mr. Llama actually went over that about the aesthetics to it and the cons to playing a full strength one, and I think one of them was the lower cast rate you have actually full strengths, but you get like the cosmetic look of looking like a ghoul lord and crap like that. So it's nice, like really good. Alright, the spiderweb sash, 105. Yeah, It actually may be our fourth one then. I don't know. It's like 3 or 4. I've got them already. Bone skills. Okay. 2 sword skills. Attack rate is useless. The lightning damage is useless. Okay, so I'm really only going for that is the sword skills. When you see something like a lightning damage like that, that does not apply for casters. It will only apply for actual physical users, so like the barbarian, the paladin, the assassin. I'm pretty sure if you're just doing a straight physical one, or the Amazon, or the druid if you're playing some sort of wereform druid. Curses, that's completely useless. A cursed necromancer is only going to be good if you're playing a poison necromancer and you're trying to get as high as possible for your low resist, which even then I think there's like a max amount that you can actually get for it. And I'm not exactly sure because I almost never play a poison necromancer. Another crappy helmet, or excuse me, circlet. Source one. Good for the mana and the energy if you're going to be playing something like a, I'd say an energy shield, but considering that they didn't really make energy shield sorceresses, or I believe they're called immortal sorceresses, until like Diablo Resurrected, when they actually started upgrading the skills to make them actually a lot better with the centuries. Like in this one, for original Diablo 2, which we're playing, Nova doesn't have any centuries for lightning or any of the lightning skills whatsoever, but in Diablo 2 Resurrected they actually allow it to where it gets bonuses from the skills now, so people make like an energy sword, sorcerer, stuff like that. So apologize for trying to speak words. Cole's okay. I'm technically playing a Blizzard right now, so but Shaco's gonna be way better for that anyway. So we're getting a Stone Jordan. Dorster. Crappy ring. Another Eldritch one. I'm pretty sure I got this from like Lower Kuros or Mephisto, one of the two. 1713, not bad. Rather gold wrap. It's 90. Can't really tell. 34. What the hell that is? Apologize. It's like the lights like right on me there too, so it's like, what does that say? Oh, Spire Lazarus. Spire Lazarus, I mean, it's an okay one. I think it's the other staff that you want that gives you a certain percentage to experience. I don't remember what the hell it's called though. We actually got another Talrush's orb. I believe I got this from Lower Kuros by going through the chests and stuff like that. We have a 1/1 right now, so okay, I'm not upset about that. A 2/1/1, considering we are playing a Blizzard sorceress, so that'll actually come in pretty handy. Let me see here. Going for that Stone Jordan. Actually, well, don't really need another Stone Jordan, but I mean, it'd be nice. I think the only other ring we actually need is a Bull Kathos, so. Najas. Okay, 28. We're not upset about that. 30 is the best you can actually get. Crappy ring. Crappy ring. Decent, I guess. That high dexterity for it too, so. That's probably one of the worst ones you can get. I think like what 10% is the best you can, the worst you can get. Decent resistances. Mallards, ugh. 2 elementals. I mean, get that good fire resistance and that light resistance on there. Hurricane Druid's still pretty popular even in Diablo Resurrected, I'm assuming. Doing that Talrush's amulet. No, Tankard's the wrong one we need. Okay, good resist amulets. I mean, especially with lightning and stuff. You're actually for level 19 too, so that'd be perfect if you're going to like Act 2 with like in the Mega Fire Oasis. Paladins, 20 extra strength. That's pretty good. I mean, that light resistance too. The rest is kind of crap. Mars. Damn. Come on, we need a Mars. A Mars. Hey, I will actually take that Seraphine's Hymn. I actually need this for my paladin. You'll hear my friend in the background, so I apologize. This is perfect because this is actually one of the better amulets you can actually get for, especially for a Hammerden. Most people will go with Mara's because it gives you that stat bonus and resistances, but this is awesome. I will take that. That is going straight onto my goddamn smiter at the moment. Amara's. Damn. I mean, this is still a decent amulet too for the low level it is. Yeah, okay, that's not that bad. Barbarian. That's a lot of light resistance. I think what the highest you can get on light resistance or straight up resistance is like what 50%, I think. So I mean that's still actually pretty good. And we get another Tao's amulet. Ah, Cathan's. Damn. I'm pretty sure that's about it. Yep. That's really about it. I mean, the only other things that are left will be the next following Diablo HighLights, and got some interesting ones on that one. And it's one of them that I was so surprised by that I didn't think I would ever get, and I got 2 of them. But we're gonna have to save that for the next one. Ooh, apologize for shaking my camera there. Yeah, so this is on Memorial Day. You guys see this sometime a little later in the either dinner time or around bedtime. But hope you guys staying safe, healthy, sanitized. Hope you guys hope you guys like the drops that I got, and still slowly recovering this weekend. So apologize for trying to speak too fast or incorrectly. It was just too busy of a weekend, and you having arthritis and trying to walk around and stuff like that with 3 storms coming in and a 4th one coming in. It's not fun. But make sure to drop a like, think about subscribing, leave comments below. I can't speak. I'm gonna head out, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.